Valentine's Day, celebrated annually on February 14th, is widely recognized around the world as a day for expressing love and affection toward loved ones, often through the exchange of gifts, cards, and flowers. For many, it is a day to show appreciation for their romantic partners, friends, and family. However, for Muslims, the celebration of Valentine's Day raises important questions, as it intersects with cultural practices and norms that may not align with Islamic teachings. This video explores the Islamic perspective on Valentine's Day, the concept of love in Islam, and how Muslims can navigate this occasion in a way that adheres to their faith. The origins of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day has roots in both Christian and ancient Roman traditions. It is believed to have originated as a feast day for Saint Valentine, a Christian martyr. Over time, it evolved into a day associated with romantic love, largely influenced by Western culture and literature, particularly during the Middle Ages. The modern-day commercialized version of Valentine's Day emphasizes materialism, gifts, flowers, chocolates, and romantic relationships. In Islam, there is a strong emphasis on preserving religious and cultural identity and not adopting practices that have no basis in Islamic tradition. While expressions of love and affection are valued in Islam, the celebration of Valentine's Day, with its specific traditions and historical background, is generally considered incompatible with Islamic teachings by many scholars and religious authorities. What does Islam say about love? Islam places great importance on love and affection, but it emphasizes that love must be expressed in accordance with Islamic principles. The Quran and Hadith literature provide many examples of the love between spouses, the love for family, and even the love for humanity. However, it is essential that these expressions of love remain pure, respectful, and aligned with Islamic values. Love for Allah. The most profound form of love in Islam is the love for Allah, God. This love is the foundation of a Muslim's faith and actions. The Quran states, "But those who believe are stronger in love for Allah." Quran 2:165. Love for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Muslims are also taught to love the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, deeply, and to follow his example in all aspects of life. The Prophet, peace be upon him, demonstrated love and affection in his relationships with his family, companions, and the community. Love for spouses. Islam encourages love and kindness in marriage. The Quran describes the relationship between spouses as one of tranquility, love, and mercy. And among his signs is that he created for you, from yourselves, mates that you may find tranquility in them, and he placed between you affection and mercy. Quran 30:21. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also emphasized the importance of treating one's spouse with kindness and respect. He said, "The best of you are those who are the best to their wives." Tirmidhi. Love for family and friends. Love in Islam extends to family members, friends, neighbors, and even fellow Muslims. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "None of you will have faith until you love for your brother what you love for yourself." Bukhari. Is it permissible to celebrate Valentine's Day in Islam? The celebration of Valentine's Day is not rooted in Islamic tradition, and many Islamic scholars argue that it should not be celebrated by Muslims. There are several reasons for this stance. Adoption of non-Islamic traditions. The celebration of Valentine's Day is a Western tradition that has no connection to Islamic history or teachings. Islam strongly emphasizes the preservation of its unique identity and discourages the adoption of non-Islamic practices that may contradict Islamic values. Materialism and excess, Valentine's Day, as it is commonly celebrated, is heavily commercialized. The emphasis on expensive gifts, flowers, and lavish displays of affection may lead to materialism and the pursuit of superficial gestures of love. Islam encourages modesty, simplicity, and sincerity in all acts, including the expression of love. Preoccupation with romantic love. Valentine's Day often focuses exclusively on romantic love, which can lead to unhealthy or unbalanced relationships. Islam encourages love in many forms, including love for Allah, family, and the community. But it also emphasizes chastity, respect, and modesty in relationships. How can Muslims express love without Valentine's Day? While the celebration of Valentine's Day may not align with Islamic teachings, Muslims are still encouraged to express love in meaningful and permissible ways. Here are some alternatives that adhere to Islamic principles. Show love through acts of kindness. In Islam, showing love and affection is not limited to a specific day. Acts of kindness, whether through helping others, offering a smile, or showing appreciation, are all ways to express love in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Your smile for your brother is a charity." Bukhari. Strengthen family bonds. Islam places great emphasis on family, and showing love for family members is highly encouraged. Spend quality time with loved ones, offer words of encouragement, and practice mutual respect and care in family relationships. Make dua, supplication. One of the best ways to show love is to pray for the well-being of loved ones. Muslims can make dua for their spouses, children, friends, and even for the entire Muslim Ummah community, asking Allah to bless them with health, happiness, and success. Express love through charity. Islam teaches that one of the best ways to show love for others is through charity. Donating to those in need or performing acts of service for the community are excellent ways to express love in a meaningful and impactful way. Reflect on Allah's love. As Muslims, we are taught to reflect on Allah's boundless love for His creation. By deepening our connection with Allah through prayer, gratitude, and seeking forgiveness, we strengthen our love for Him, which in turn guides us to love others in a pure and selfless way. Conclusion. In Islam, love is an essential part of faith, but it must be expressed within the framework of Islamic values and teachings. Valentine's Day is not an Islamic tradition, and celebrating it contradicts Islamic principles, as it may lead to immorality, materialism, and the imitation of foreign customs. Instead, Muslims should cultivate love every day by following the guidance of the Quran and Sunnah, expressing affection through kindness, compassion, and sincerity while maintaining the boundaries set by Allah. Indeed, every believer's heart should be filled with love for Allah, His Messenger, peace be upon him, and others. But this love must be expressed in permissible ways with sincerity, respect, and righteous deeds. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Show mercy to those on the earth, and the one above the heavens will show mercy to you." Tirmidhi. May our love be pleasing to Allah and bring us goodness in this life and the hereafter. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Your support helps spread the message of Islam, and for that, you'll be rewarded, inshallah. Thank you for being a part of this journey.